Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. Welcome to Do It Yourself with Dami. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please just click on that red button below. The subscription is free. Thank you. So in today's tutorial, we are going to be making the trending Instagram ruffle headwear or turban. So I'm going to be making use of non-stretchy material. Your non-stretchy material can be Ankara fabric or 100% cotton fabric. So, and this video is in two parts. This is the first part. We are going to be making the base in this part. So the second part is how to make the ruffle. So please check the next video to know how to make the ruffle of the cap. So my head circumference is 22 inches. My head circumference is 22 inches. So I added 1 inch for the sewing allowance. 1 inch for the sewing allowance. So the length of the turban is 15 inches. So the band I'm going to be using is 1 and 2 inches. So for that main base I measured 13 inches. So that means that 13 inches plus 2 inches of the band, that will give me 15 inches. So for the band, you know our head circumference is 22. The head circumference I'm working with is 22 inches. So I added 7 inches. And the reason being that we are using non-stretchy material, so I'm going to be putting elastic band. So you will see shortly what I'm going to do with it. So that means that I now have 29 inches for the headband, for the band. My head circumference is 22 inches, so I added 7 inches for the band. So the next thing I'm going to do is to just pick up my band, and I'm going to turn it to the wrong side, and I'm going to be stitching it with my thread and needle. Make sure you use matching thread. Use matching thread to sew. So if you have your sewing machine, go ahead and use your sewing machine to sew at this point. And if you don't have your sewing machine, just go ahead and use your thread and needle as you see me do. So just sew around like that. Go ahead and stitch round. So after stitching it round, what I'm going to be doing is to turn it inside out. So you know we are stitching on the wrong side now, so I'm going to be turning it inside out, and I'll take it to my ironing table and iron it out. So please make sure you iron it out. I'm going to turn it round now and inside out now, and I'll iron. So I'm done ironing it out. So what I'm going to be doing now is to insert my elastic band. So the length of the elastic band I'm using is 4 inches. 4 inches elastic band. So I'm going to be putting it inside, but I want you to watch this part very closely, what I'm going to do. You know our head circumference is 22 inches. So we added 7 inches allowance for the band, for the elastic band. So what I'm going to be doing now is to measure 11 inches on both sides. 11 inches on both sides. That will give me 22 inches. That means that I already have the length of my head circumference. You know, 11 inches on both sides, that would be 22. So I will now have 7 inches at the middle. 7 inches at the middle. So you just see what I'm doing. Yes, I'll measure 11 inches on both sides. So I will now have 7 inches at the middle. Yes, so I'm going to be inserting my elastic band, and I will make sure that my elastic band is between that 7 inches, is between that 7 inches. You'll see what I'm going to do now. Just watch what I'm doing closely and just follow the step. It's very simple, so simple. So just pass your elastic band like that and make sure it's at the middle of the 7 inches. Then the lines that you marked on that 11 inches that you marked, so you're going to be pinning the 2 edges of the elastic band down like that. So you just pin it like that. So first I remove the pin. Just remove the pin and take it back, making sure it's at the edge of that elastic band, stopped at where you marked. That's 11 inches where you marked. So I'll just pin it down. Then I'm going to go ahead and sew with my thread and needle. I hope you understand. If you don't understand anything, please let me know in the comment section below. I will explain. So I'm done stitching the both sides, and this is what we have. You see, now we now have a stretchy headband that will be easy for us to wear. So you just take the main body of the base and find the middle part. Just place it the way you see me do. Find the middle part of the band also, then place it like that. So you see that we still have some allowances on the band. We are going to be cutting it out. So you just go ahead and pin it down before you sew. Pin it down. So I'm done pinning it. So I'll just go ahead and stitch with my thread and needle. I'll stitch it round with my thread and needle. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please do subscribe. Just click on that red button below and subscribe. So I'm done stitching it round. I'll just go ahead and remove my pins. Our turban base is almost ready. It's almost ready. We are going to be cutting that out. We will cut it out later. So just fold it like that. Fold it the way you see me do. This is very simple to follow. Even if you've never made turban before, you can make this by following this step. Just follow the steps and you will get it. So what I will do is just to sew round. I'm going to be sewing round. I'll sew it round with my thread and needle. You can pin it down first to make it easier for you. I'll just go ahead and stitch. So after sewing it, this is what we have. We just sew around, just making sure I secured it very well. If you are using your thread and needle, make sure you secure it well. So I'll just cut those the excesses on the band out. So I'm going to be marking like a semi curve, sort of like that. You know, our head is not that straight, so we'll just mark like a head shape like you see me do. So what I would do is just to gather round with loose stitches. Gather it round with loose stitches. And make sure I secure it properly. Go on again. After going one round, you can still go back with your loose stitches once again to make it more secure. Don't allow the gather to be too tight. You can just loosen it like you see it in this video. Then I'll just cut out those excesses there. So our cap is ready, our turban base is ready. Remember, this is the part 1. Please make sure you watch the part 2 where the ruffle is being made. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for supporting me. Please, if you are yet to subscribe, please do subscribe to my channel. The subscription is free. The subscription is free. You see, we have our head base now. Thank you so much. See you in the next class. Bye.